Hey Acolytes, Evil Steve here, and this week we're bringing you a very fun game of Community Wheel, where we spin our wheel of all the community submitted scripts we have, and we play whatever comes up. It always leads to a fun time. It's always interesting to see what comes up, and this week we were lucky enough to play Sects and Violite by Courtney. So shout outs to our community who makes this happen. But while I have your attention and while we're focusing on our community, I wanted to make sure that you knew that we will be hosting a bunch of amazing community events at this year's Las Vegas Clocktower Con. We recently had the pleasure to announce that it will be taking place from October 24th to the 26th, 2025 in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's coming up faster than you think. And for more information, go head over to vegasclocktowercon.com. They'll have all the up-to-date information, guests being announced, location, chances to buy tickets, all of that's available there. Now, last year at the con, we had our own room set up for games all weekend long, but this year I've got even bigger plans. So make sure to book your tickets for your chance to come play with me and the rest of the Grim Stream team. And if, you're interested in other people from the Clocktower community, I guess they'll be there too. No, but seriously, there'll be a lot of awesome guests invited from all over the Clocktower sphere. And it's an event that you are not going to want to miss. So if you're planning to go, let us know in the comments below. And I'll see you in October with the rest of the Grim Stream team. Enjoy the game. So we don't know what we're playing. We're doing a little thing we call Community Wheel. So we've solicited a bunch of scripts from our community and our Twitch chat, and a lot of ones that are just kind of commonly run on our server. And we put them all into a wheel. We load it up. There it is. And we see what comes up, because we don't know. So we're going to be playing one of these scripts. We'll load it up and we'll fire. So, all right, chat, cross your fingers. We're going to see if it comes up to be Who Am I? Because that seems to come up about 80% of the time. Wheel spinning. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we may learn. Oh, okay. So last time we played a TB adjacent script, right? It was like Shadow Puppets, which is TB, but like a little modified. This one is a script by Courtney called Sects and Violite. Which is a S&V adjacent one.
Okay.
So let me pull that one up real quick. I don't know if there's a new version or not, but I have one on here.
All right.
I got a huge folder of scripts. Let's see if it's alphabetical. Sex and Violite. Not Sex and Violite's Extreme, but Sex and Violite.
Extreme.
All right, Sex and Violite by Courtney. This was intended, I believe, to be an S&V alternative using just the base 3 roles. So our demons are Imp, Fangu, Vortox. And then we've got minions being Witch, Serenovus, Poisoner, Scarlet Woman. And we got our good old fashioned mutant on here, and it's a lot of it's a nice mix of S&V and TB. All right, Courtney's definitely run this one quite a bit. I think she might have run it on stream before, even.
I think so.
I think she's definitely ran it on Cozy.
Definitely for Cozy, yeah, that makes sense.
Did she run it last week? No.
Did they run it on Sunday? I didn't wake up early this week.
Sex and Violence, yeah.
That was straight Sex and Violite. Okay, yeah, this is Sex and Violite. Okay, I'm gonna go build a bag with Town. You guys hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Do you have requests? If so, send them this way. I know, Fangu, right? Everyone loves the Fangu. I'm gonna default to Fangu unless one of you guys puts it in anyways. But Vortox. Was Whale Bucket on the wheel? Oh, that's a good question. Whale Bucket is on the wheel. Oh, but here's a heads up. In 2 weeks, You can vote for a different one, Steve. You just got to put the points in 2 weeks. So next week should be the Legacy of Ravenswood Bluff, our legacy game episode 2. The last weekend of the last Monday. So in 2 weeks, I plan to do our whale bucket night. We did do a whale bucket night that we promised. So in 2 weeks, all whale bucket all night. It'll be fun. Yeah, the first legacy was great. I'm planning to do a follow-up stream maybe this Friday. Maybe it'll be Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule this week. But look out for that on YouTube. I'm going to do a little follow-up stream where we talk about what happened and what's going to happen next, and maybe talk about ideas that we can do going into Monday's game. More cheese theme. More cheese theme. All right. I see. We got Rock and Roller redeemed the Fangu. And you wanted to vote for anything but the Fangu, but guess what? Rock and Roller got in there, so Fangu's locked in. And we'll keep the cheese going, Reapter. They will match. Yeah, well, Ash might actually get the Fangu. We'll see. All right. Have fun at trivia, Tyler. All right. Do we want to shuffle or do we want to actually pick something? I mean, Poisoner... Do we want to Scarlet Woman just to make sure this game goes the distance? Sarah Novice can... Well, you know what? Let's use a Witch to speed up the game a little bit. And then we'll put a Poisoner. Poisoner, Witch. And then we can do Mutant, Sweetheart. Recluse. Slayer, Empath, Mare. Slayer, Empath, Mare. Maybe we can get a Mare win. Maybe. We'll do an artist that can do a question. Dreamer seems solid, although Dreamer's always risky. Very risky. Sage is pretty good, but that would be it. Dreamer, Empath, Mare, Sage, Slayer, Artist. This seems good. Yeah, this seems good. Seamstress is definitely a possibility. I don't know what we would drop in favor of it. Dreamer's the one I'm most worried about, but I'm also interested in seeing how that goes down. Even if they dream the demon, there's a way out. And if they dream the demon, I guess we just back the bluff. All right. For the love of everything in Ravenswood Bluff, for the saint's sake, don't put it on. Yeah, the alert outside of modification. So we have +1 here from the Fangu. Just don't put the Fangu on Ash, please. Okay, it went on Mark. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. All right. We're going to make our prediction is going to be about the Fangu. Who will end as Fangu? Will it be Mark? Will it be Becca? Will it be Jerome? Or will it be Rob? One of these people will be the Fangu at the end of this game. There's no barber, so I can do this. You definitely can't say Ash. I could put it just as a fun option, but you can't legally say it.
I broke the internal screen on a slide phone, which I didn't even think possible.
All right, welcome, players. You should have your rolls. Good night.
I don't think I've ever cracked a phone screen. Like, I haven't done anything like that. I've broken so many pairs of headphones, usually not to my own fault, but not phones.
I have a
Just
teensy
headphones.
tiny scratch on my phone and it is really bothering me.
I think all my current scratches are on my screen protector.
I'm disconnecting.
My
It's
current
being a little
screen
unstable.
protector is pretty shattered, and the back of my phone is also shattered. And I don't know when that happened, but I realized it because I spilled coffee on my phone
These are your
one
minions.
day
This is your demon.
and had to take my case off to clean it, and the back of my phone was shattered. So that also happened at some point.
Wasn't that at DC?
It's not
What,
like I
that I
don't
shattered
drop
my
my
phone?
phone either.
Barber,
No, that you
fortune
spilled coffee on your
teller.
phone and you took the protector off.
Oh.
I feel like I was around for this.
I don't think that's what I remember. Maybe? I don't remember. I definitely... It would surprise me. I also have spilled coffee on my phone more than one time, so...
Like I still drop my phone a whole bunch too, because I am an absolute klutz and it tumbles off my desk so often.
Since Ash is chatting it up,
I haven't managed
we'll
to
use the
crack
cards here.
I think I have cracked every single phone I've ever owned.
That's impressive.
There was a time that I am pretty sure I went through 4.
All right,
I was
Nina.
in my head.
You get to play the witch.
I got the token. I was like, I am so gonna pick Mark, and then I guess not.
That might not be the best idea.
No, I think I gotta pick Rob.
All right, Rob, it is perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, if you voted Rob, I'm sorry. 61% of you voted Rob. If he nominates tomorrow, the dream is dead. All right, Ash is choosing Jeffy. Jeffy's our sage. Not going to come into play right now. We'll wake Eric and give him a 0. Hey, Eric.
Hello, hello.
Now, I know what you're going to say. You don't have to say it. Empaths are not real.
Not real.
There's no drunk on the script. There's no marionette on the script. I think you're in the clear.
Oh, there is a poisoner.
There is a poisoner, but he would still be an empath.
And there's a Philo.
And so, okay, but you are the empath, whether your information is valid or not. That's for you to figure out.
That's true.
Yes. So I'll start you off with a nice empath 0.
Nice empath 0. Thank you so much.
Enjoy. This dream is going to be... This dream is going to be everything right here. Hey, Coulson. All right, you get to dream. Last time you had a lot of pressure as the demon. Dreamer's a little less pressure.
I hope so.
Because if you die, it's not the end of the world, especially when you're forced to kill your own friends and family around you.
And that was the fun part.
That was kind of fun. It was pretty interesting. So who are we going to start dreaming?
Well, first I want to say I really hope Ash isn't the Philo, because if Ash is the Philo, they've immediately gone Dreamer, and that will screw up everything for me. But I want to be on Jerome's team again, so I'm going to pick Jerome.
All right, you pick Jerome. Jerome is either the recluse or the witch.
Interesting. All right.
Enjoy. Now, here's the interesting thing with that. The recluse can register as like an evil side, and you can give the good side anything and the evil side anything. And maybe I should have done that just to sell like a Vortox world, but I almost feel like he's less likely to believe the recluse side of that ping. You know what I mean? So we'll see what he does with it. Although Jerome was another candidate here, so maybe I'm taking away Fangu Jump candidates. All right, let's wake him up.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to find wireless earbuds that actually work with my head. And I've just kind of accepted that.
Good morning to all of our players. Unfortunately for me, 1 second, I gotta bring up my thing. Evil Steve dies from the taste of blue brain cheese. And Reapter has requested that we keep the cheese theme going.
All right. We love cheese.
I have no objection whatsoever.
5 minutes.
Blue brain cheese.
Blue brain cheese.
I don't know what that is. Is that blue cheese?
It's a play on
know
blue
what it
cheese,
is.
presumably.
With brain.
Brains.
Oh, hard thing right off the bat.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I did last time you were evil, so I might as well.
Yeah, but did I know at that point? Yeah, I did know actually. That's fair.
It does look like it.
All right, I am.
Oh, conduction headphones, the one that goes in your bone.
Okay, I'm the sweetheart, but I'm gonna bluff. I'm gonna pretend I'm the fortune teller, and then I'm gonna tell everyone I'm the sage at the end, and I'm gonna go between those two roles. But I'm really the sweetheart.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Bye.
Ooh, look at that. Dwight Moore with the rate of 56 people. Welcome to the stream. Let me see those Legion hands in chat from the Doing More stream. Hope you guys had a fun night. You just missed the craziest first game where the lunatic was strung along until literally post round robin, and then tried to change out all the information at the last minute. But here we're playing some Sects and Violite. It's our community wheel game. So we rolled this game randomly. It's just like a Sects and Violite TV mishmash.
Okay, well, you know which one I'm not.
Yep.
If I
Completely
believe it.
normal game of Clocktower. I get it, Dwight.
Fair enough. We'll talk later.
All right. Bye.
I do. Need to do that. Okay. So what do you want to do? Let's twos, threes. What are you thinking?
I'm fine with either.
Okay, I'll tell you that I'm either the town crier or the slayer.
If you were Town Crier, would you be needing help keeping track of things? Because I can offer you some, but probably not that good of help.
Town crier, I'm good at keeping track of. If it was Flower Girl,
That's the one I can't do. I don't know why. I can't keep track of Town Crier, but I can keep track of Flower Girl.
John, first time chatter.
Like that for
normal
me.
amount of drunks?
Yeah, for me, it's the opposite.
Okay, now I gotta know. Dwight said I'm not allowed to ask. So I
Do
won't.
you want to give me twos?
Yes.
Normal game.
Artist Seamstress.
Artist Seamstress. Okay, have you used your ability regardless of which one you are? No. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Let's go. God,
We have a recommendation.
Huh?
I was gonna say we have a recommendation for chat on. Have you tried? Is it conduction or induction ones? The ones that sit in front of your ear?
I'm nervous about those just because
Conduction.
I don't know how good the sound makes. I've heard some mixed things about how good the sound quality is.
Got it.
I'm not sure. So
Interesting.
I want to try them, I think, but I'd love to try them when they're not mine so I can test them out.
Right.
You know.
Go to Best Buy or something. Makes sense.
Yeah. They sound really cool. I have really, really tiny inner ears, so pretty much all earbuds I have that don't sit on the outside are actively painful, hence why I struggle finding earbuds.
Got it.
Even the ones that sit on the outside still end up being painful most of the time. I don't know. Earbuds are so hard.
Well, that was chat's suggestion for you, at least to try.
Potentially, I'm asking you a fake artist question. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you've now laid the groundwork for it. Good luck.
Yeah, wonderful. Thanks, chat.
You. So.
I'm the slayer.
Awesome.
Rock and Roller just donated 10 community subs.
I am in a fortune teller, yes.
Shout out to Rock and Roller.
Interesting.
I will tell you I am either the mayor
Mm-hmm.
First time chatter.
artist.
Okay.
Welcome, Juliana.
Cool. Thank you. Good luck.
Hey.
Bye.
Hey, Steve. Hi, chat.
Hey, Tiffy.
Look, I got a promotion.
What's your promotion?
My promotion is that I'm a player now.
Promotion from
apparently
from chat.
I am in a fortune teller, yes. So apparently I'm in a fortune teller, yes, with Becca.
Okay.
That can't mean that Rob's the fortune teller, right? Rob's just the mayor, like you told me.
Of course.
I don't want to ask my question yet. I want to wait until I'm on the block. But I'm going to pretend that I'm asking the question.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Good luck, Tiffy.
Thank you.
That hasn't used it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably
Yeah, do you wanna
go in with
go, Kate?
artist because that was the one thing that you stated there that I had in my twos that I've been giving. So that's what it'll go with. It's not one of the claims, but you know.
You can move back into Portelli if you want. Okay.
Make me hard be mad about Becca. It doesn't matter. We're both going to die.
I'd buy that, John. AI Dwight.
And if Becca has the mayor, we should kill her anyway. Oh, and Becca nodded.
All right, welcome back to town. The only real shenanigans I see are slayers. So
I will Slayer shoot Tiffy.
Nina claims slayer and shoots Tiffy. The game goes on.
All right. Let's go.
So I'll give you guys a few minutes to catch up, and then I'll open nominations. Congrats, Dwight,
Tiffy,
on
did you intentionally
making season
ignore me
41.
today?
No, I got 2 shots at the same time, and I pressed 1.
Okay, then I'll go after Mataro then.
Jeffy, did you intentionally ignore me? Because I picked you first and you went somewhere else.
I don't know, honestly.
I picked her right away too, Nina.
Nominations are open.
There was a nomination, I think.
Was there?
Rob nominates Becca.
Rob nominates Becca and dies. Tell us why.
Nice.
There's... Okay.
The reason is I heard of a fortune teller yes between Becca and another player.
That player's me.
Yep, that's why I shot Tiffy.
Tiffy?
Not.
I mean, sorry,
I'm
Becca.
not on the, I'm not
You're talking in my ear, and I said your name. Sorry, Becca. Your defense.
It's fine. Tiffy can defend me. I'm good with that.
Becca is the goodest of goods. If you want, I could get Becca confirmed good right now, but I don't think she should die for that.
Cool. 6 votes. Yeah, down the witch's road. Down
I
the
believe
witch's
Becca's
road.
the goodest
I
of
can't
goods.
sing, or I would.
It'd be good to hear why.
2's not enough.
Yes. Jeffy nominates Mataro.
Jeffy nominates Motaro. Tell us why.
Because I usually always talk to Tiffy and Mataro day one, and Tiffy did not intentionally ignore me apparently, so I assume Mataro did. So Mataro needs to die.
Motaro?
Jeffy, I didn't see you ping me. We'll talk tomorrow. There is someone hard double claiming me. They don't know my actual role. I haven't outed that they're hard double claiming me. Let's just talk tomorrow. But yeah, nope. I'd not intentionally ignore you.
6 is the number.
I see.
For what it's worth, I have reason to believe it's not a voters game.
I forgot the part talks me on this.
Do we know that?
I have reason to suspect it's not.
3 is not enough.
Oh, I forgot Verdox was on the script.
And we'll just Vortox check it day one. It's fine. It's fine.
I hate that.
We should kill someone.
We do have a dead person if we don't want to kill someone.
Oh, yeah.
Someone
What do you want to...
Tiffy nominates Rob.
Right. If he nominates Rob. Why would you do that for Rob?
He's dead.
Rob?
Bully this corpse.
I'm not quite dead.
You're very dead right now.
Let's put exactly a 6 on this so that
Yeah,
we...
I don't know.
Yeah, please no more than 6.
Exactly 6. Got it.
6 is the number.
Only a flesh.
Rob, do you want to out what you said to me? Because now you're dead. It would be be helpful.
Not yet because I want to save it for other reasons.
Okay, got it.
6 is enough.
Well, I'll make a guess right there. Because apparently Becca and Tiffy were checked by fortune teller, so I'm guessing that Rob is fortune teller.
That's my guess too. But
Yeah. Sounds right.
That would be
Not at all.
No, I was the mayor.
Yeah, Jerome was actually the fortune teller who picked like the person directly across from him and their neighbors. It was fine.
Honestly, if I'm a fortune teller, I usually do that. No, I usually do that when I'm fortune teller, and then I
would do that too.
The person between them is an empath. That's a very good strategy.
No,
Final
I was
call?
the mayor.
All right, gonna bring this day to a close in 3, 2,
Really?
1. Rob is executed and stays dead. Good night, everyone.
Listen, why
Very
is there not a
interesting.
virgin on this script?
I was kind of hoping I would come back alive.
That's Courtney.
How were you going to
I mean,
keep
I don't
that alive, Rob?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
just
that the town crier is like me and only one other person. Like, fuck off, guys.
Okay,
Me,
I'm just
I'm
trying to-
a town crier.
Yeah,
Me,
and Rob
Rob,
is
and
dead.
you.
It's me and you. Like, come on.
Come on.
Self-witching witch seems likely.
What do we think about the drunk
Yeah, Rob
on
is the self-current
Tiffy?
witch day one. I would not put it past him, but
What do we think
It
of
could
that?
happen.
maybe
It's not me. I'm just your town mayor. You killed your political representative right away.
Hello.
All right, well, what a snipe.
Yeah.
Chat mentioned that you had a hard time not cracking a smile when it went off, so
Yeah, I know.
we'll see if it bites you in the butt.
That's okay. I don't care if they kill me. I just want them to not kill Mark, which is why I was like, yeah, I trust Tiffy.
Fair.
And I will be framing Tiffy. I think Motaro is my best bet here.
Okay. Motaro it is.
Yep. Also in chat, was it Neutral Steve that called me out on it?
I mean, yes, but I think
course it
there might
was.
have been other people too, but for sure, Steve did.
Yep. Thank you, Neutral Steve. Bye.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly. You were mentioning it, but yeah, it wasn't exactly. It wasn't only you. It wasn't only you. All right, Mark. Is the plan to jump or not?
I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna claim seamstress that I haven't used it yet. See how long I can run this, but I'm kind of just gonna play it by ear, and if I jump, I jump.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go for Coulson just because I didn't talk to him, and it'd be funny if he was demon, like keep his demon streak going. So
Fair. Okay, Coulson it is. Thank you, Mark.
okay.
All right, well, that's good in that it solves the scary thing, although it's bad because I really wanted to see what the Dreamer could do. Tiffy's now drunk from the Sweetheart. Thought about doing like the Mayor or the Slayer, but I feel like Artist is just the right level of impact there. Eric the Empath is going to get a 0. All right, Eric.
Oh, hello.
An empath that survived to the second night?
It's because I told someone I was the empath.
Oh, so they have to leave you alive.
Oh, no, it's just they don't believe me.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's true. They don't. If you say that, no, I'm not going to believe it because, empaths aren't real. But you're going to get another 0.
Still not proving it's a Vortex came to me. How about changing it? All right.
Right.
Bye.
Good luck. And poor Coulson. Not getting any dreams. I'll do the Venetian Blinds one, and I'll clarify that the blue cheese thing was because it looks like a brain. Okay. My family's like laughing really loud out there. It's the kind of noise where there's either laughing or fighting. I'm trying to figure it out. It's quiet, so I'm assuming it's... You were the one that called out the dreaming, K-Trev. All right, let's wake him up.
Hello, little one.
Good morning, town. First of all, I wanted to clarify yesterday because there was a bit of confusion. The whole blue brain cheese thing is because blue cheese looks like a brain. That was the. It kind of does.
That makes sense.
But last night, unfortunately, Coulson tried to swat a bug near the window, but got tangled up in some Venetian blinds and died.
Sounds like
Did
me.
you put in that death request?
That was from Top File.
All right.
4 minutes.
Okay, that's infinite.
All right, Jeffy, let's go.
Dreamer.
You were the dreamer. All right.
Yes.
I really was the sweetheart, so somebody is poisoned.
Hmm.
Or
All
drunk
right.
or whatever you want.
Well, hopefully it was me then, because I just died immediately anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, but who knows?
Yeah.
They should have chosen, the storyteller should have chosen who was drunk as soon as I died, so it's
Could be
very
me.
possible that you could. Yeah, it's possible. So.
I
All
told
right,
everybody I
Rob.
was the recluse, so I think we have a Fangu, because the only reason I would be killed is if they wanted to jump to me, I think.
Yeah, that's possible, and also I am looking for other outsiders just to confirm outsider count, so we have that.
I think it's Fangu. Yep.
All right.
Cool. Thanks.
Butler.
Okay, it was Butler. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm claiming
what-
Butler.
Do you mean Barber? Because there's no Butler.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Barber.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
I'm making sure. Okay, cool. I'm probably going artist. I've been giving artist, seamstress, and twos, and then obviously Mark's going seamstress. So.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Good luck.
Who's
Bye.
first, just for fun?
Because Mataro. I had to go with Rob day one because why not? If I want to
That's
get
a good
kills, I want to
choice.
be successful. I gotta not smile though. Apparently, chat saw me smiling.
You can't be looking for those things.
Nope. Good luck. Bye.
Yeah. Very evil of you, chat, to pay attention to those things.
Well, they
I
know
have a
what they're
feeling
looking for.
No one in game was probably actually paying attention to it, would be my guess.
We'll see.
Weird things have happened, but it's not late enough in the game where anyone would find it suspicious.
Fair.
All right.
That's what you're saying. You falsely
Yes.
claimed recluse to
I
everybody.
falsely claimed recluse, so I believe the Fangu tried to jump to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. What are you claiming? Or are you holding that?
Well, I roll swapped with somebody, so I don't necessarily want to out them right away. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm
Yep.
telling everybody ass. I'm an ass. How's that?
Okay.
I am the artist, the slayer, or the sage.
Artist, Slayer, Sage.
But I don't think I can be jumped to, so I guess that's
Why
not
are
the
you
worst thing in the world.
Why are you so
Oh,
paranoid?
I'm so freaking paranoid. Like, is there a trunk on this freaking script?
Okay, listen, Ash.
Yeah.
I know of two outsiders. I am one of them.
Okay.
I'm looking for a third to see if we have a Fangu.
I am not one.
Okay, have you heard of any?
Let's see.
I was the sweetheart. I heard of a recluse.
Okay, I don't think I've heard of one yet.
Okay, if you do, let me know.
Probably was just to not blow up their spot right now, but
Yeah.
I told everyone I was the recluse.
She is rocking
the
that
only reason
guitar.
for me to die
That is true.
It was a Fangu, I think.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
All right.
All
Tell me
right,
anything
cool.
about
I'm the Ceredimus.
you. All right.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody else, I'm telling everybody I am an ass.
I know, but beside that, what was your character?
What was my character?
Got him, Jerome. Got him.
Pictures, it kind of looks like an ass. Anyway, I am an artist,
A sage or soldier?
a slayer,
Oh, almost.
or a sage.
Artist.
At least for now. And I've been more specific with a couple people.
Hi, Steve.
Did I come in at just the wrong time? Right at the end of the conversation.
Well, I was informing Ash that I had heard a hard seamstress claim from Mark. So
Got it.
have fun, chat. Bye.
Bye.
Don't waste it. I'm not going to on the block, Motaro. Don't waste it.
You're the gong now. Yay.
That makes
All
sense.
right. Welcome back, players. Yeah. You can keep talking if you'd like, but I will accept nominations whenever you're ready.
Anyone gotten any information that feels like it's leading towards a Vortox game?
No.
There's information I put is not about this game, and I want to die. Thank you. In game, to clarify.
Okay.
Okay.
Jerome, if you're having that bad a time, you can't just drop, you know.
And
Is it true we get a fortune
We'll
teller?
try to stop Jerome. It'll be fine.
Is
It'll
it
be
true we
fine.
get a fortune?
Mark?
Who all
Is
did
it
you
true we
talk
get
to
a fortune
yesterday?
teller?
Oh, sorry.
That's not Mark's voice. I heard Tiffy. Mark?
Is it true we got a fortune teller yet on Becca and Tiffy, or was that BS?
That's what I
That's
heard.
BS.
I believe it to be true.
Okay, that's
Rob?
BS. Okay.
Is it BS? Huh.
Rob.
Who all did you claim to yesterday, Coulson?
I told everyone
Hey,
except
Welsh.
for one person that I was the
First game was a banger.
Who did you
YouTube
talk
worthy.
to?
I'm that one person.
I was one
No,
person
not that one
he
person.
told-
Who else did you talk to?
I
I
talked
was a
to
person who
Nina,
told recluse.
Motaro, Rob.
Also,
might be it.
Coulson is the only one I outed my actual role to.
I was not the recluse. I told everyone I was the recluse, and I died at night, so I believe it's a Fengu game.
Mathblade, you
Hey,
can just
Ash.
wait for
So,
the YouTube VOD.
unless
Which-
somebody,
which-
to avoid my concern, unless you want to try now, I'll nominate myself in 5 seconds. 5, 4,
That's fine.
3. Okay, fine. I mean, Jerome.
Jerome nominates Jerome. Tell us more.
I suspect it's a Pengu game. I'm out as a recluse. Please take me out of my misery.
All right, 5 needed.
I think Jerome's good right now.
Well,
Jerome
he's
is
a good
good.
player, but
Jerome,
I
I'm
say
sure
we
Jerome is
we
good.
kill him later.
Fuck off.
No.
6 is enough.
Relatable,
Has
Jerome.
Mark the
It's not
Fangu
about-
who wants
it's
to
not
jump?
about- unless it's not about us because
Can I have a
Coulson
storyteller
has a
consult?
recluse.
Sure.
Coulson has a recluse. We know it's not about.
What's up, Tiffy?
I'm going to pretend to use my question. I'm not actually going to use it because I want to talk to you in chat more.
Yeah. What are you going to say to chat? You just going to say hi?
I am going to ask if... I am going to pretend to ask if
Sure.
it's very obviously a Fengu game.
Mathblade and Talra say hi, Tiffy.
Hi, Math. Hi, Tally.
What are you
All
going to
right,
get
so-
for your answer?
I'm going to get a yes. Because
All right, yeah. Yes, it is, Tiffy, sure.
Anyone heard of a sweetheart or a barber?
I've heard of a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
So I like.
I've heard of a barber.
Both.
Heard of a barber?
Yes.
I know
Yep.
for a fact that we
Wait a
have
minute.
a recluse, a sweetheart, and a barber.
How do you know
I
that
know.
for a fact?
That gives a
There's
sweetheart
no
and a
Godfather in this game. You should not
Yeah,
have that
there's no-
information.
I know for a fact that we have a mutant in this game.
I know all
Really?
these things because I am the storyteller's marionette.
Okay, I have a nomination. Could be is Steve here?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
No.
One of those would have to be
okay.
Philo if
Jerome,
that
you really want to die. All right, fine. Just go ahead.
Oh, or Fangu.
What do you want to do, Mataro?
It sounded like that was the starter nomination. You backing off, Matara?
I really want to know. I mean, Jerome seems good.
Matara, I'll nominate for you if you're worried about being which.
No, it's not that. But
Oh.
Motaro nominates Nina.
Mataro nominates Nina and dies. Tell us why.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
I think Nina's a minion. Nina double claimed my role. I'm a Slayer. I didn't get a chance to use the shot. I forgot about the witch cursing.
Did you not see my text?
Yeah, I did. Did you not see what I said? I don't know if there's a. You said I'm actually the butler, and then I responded, "Okay, Denny." And then I checked, and there's no butler on.
Barber is what I meant to say. Thank you very much.
So,
Mataro told me barber, so I think yeah.
I don't care if you kill me here because, you know, I don't want to become a demon if we think it's a Fangu game, but I am the barber.
Hey, wait your turn.
We gotta
Pixel
make it
pie.
out somehow.
Devin to put Nina on the block.
We can't spend
I
the whole
have
game
all
killing
your
each other.
outsiders on my Grim, guys. So many choices of people.
I told
man.
everyone Slayer. Except for Coulson.
I should
Who I
have
told the
shot
truth to.
first. I don't know what
2
I was
is not
thinking.
enough.
Well, I heard from someone else that you were the barber, so you must have told somebody else.
I think it's
I
good to eliminate
told
one
one person.
outsider today. I hate to say it.
All right. Gonna
And
bring
we go with
this
country
day.
tomorrow.
Final call.
She's not even a godfather in the script.
I know, right? Like, how does Rob know? All
Bringing
of
this
the
day to a
outsiders.
close in
Just knows
3,
everything. He's the spy
2,
master.
1. Jerome has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
I want to be dipped in a big bowl of fondue for my execution.
I love fondue.
That sounds like a dream. That's not an execution.
I'm not gonna lie, the Swiss fondue is amazing, so I'm all about that.
How's your game going so far, Ash?
It's weird. I like that the outsiders, to some degree, I like that the outsiders are just trying to off themselves because it's kind of convenient because no one's trying to kill the more obvious evil. Like Nina, just good for now. Probably has at least another day. Who knows? Maybe either Mark will manage to jump to the mutant. That's definitely in play via Tiffy's suspicions, or we'll just have another day where maybe evil's not executed, and that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out for you guys.
It'd be better to jump because I don't know. I haven't watched Mark enough as knowing he's demon to know how long of a lifespan he tends to have if he's stuck with it. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be good to have someone else, but I don't know for sure.
So who are we gonna poison tonight to make it happen?
I don't know. I need to figure out what Jeffy is because I've been told. I think it was either Town Crier or Philosopher was the ones on Jeffy. And it'd be interesting to know which one it is. I probably will still... I'll keep it on Jeffy for now. Maybe tomorrow I'll switch it to Jerome. I was told he was one of the other ones that had Town Crier in his pangs. So
cool.
Not pangs, rolls. Yeah, Jeffy.
Jeffy it is. Thank you, Ash.
Yeah, see ya.
Okay, here's the landmine situation. If Mark kills Becca, Eric gets an empath read. If Mark kills Jeffy, Eric gets an empath read. Mark needs to kill Eric before he can jump. But if he kills Jeffy, we could frame people with the sage poisoning. We'll get Nina's pick first. All right. Just
Do you
to
know
clarify,
this is the first time I've ever been the witch?
Is it? You're 2 for 2.
Yes. I know.
So I gotta go back to chat replay. K-Trav was the first person that called you out for cracking a smile. Steve just agreed with it.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
So more than one person knows.
I absolutely smiled, and then I was like, okay, I gotta play into this because this is funny as hell.
Yeah, chat's also demanding a guitar solo at some point.
No, it's bass, by the way.
It's a bass, chat. Now, once you hold it up, I can see that.
It's beautiful.
It's only got 4 strings on it.
Yes, I had a 5-string when I was a kid, but I'm just goofing around. I feel like I gotta pick Eric, but I'm actually kind of worried if Mark jumps tonight that I might witch curse the wrong person.
It's always a possibility.
It almost might be better if I do myself, but I don't want to clear myself too much. All right, screw it. I'm going for Eric.
Okay. Eric it is.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Nina. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, Mark. Everyone's lining up to sacrifice themselves on the altar of the Fengu.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Eric because he seems super eager to die, which makes me think he's an outsider. But now Rob, he looks sus. So, and Becca claims Serenovus to me. So it's either she's also an outsider or she's just Sage trying to draw a kill. But Serenovus is just such a weird claim. I'm gonna think that Becca is an outsider, and I'm gonna pick Becca.
Okay, Becca it is. Thank you, Mark. All right. Well, the die has been cast. This is going to be interesting. The die has been cast. Becca has become the Fengu with only 11% of the vote. She was the least voted person. Here's why it might pay out. Becca's claiming Fortune Teller, which was a bluff. So she kind of backs into a bluff that works. Look at that. $24,000 points to Talras. Oh, wow. 24.5K to Talras. That's a huge payout. All right, we'll do another prediction. Now who's going to win? from this point on. I think I know what you're going to vote.
Steve, I don't like this.
I know, Becca. Unfortunately, you are now the Fangu. You are evil.
I saw that coming.
Yep. So let's see if you can put your head down, and everyone's sacrificing themselves not to become the Fangu. So keep your head down. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah. I said yesterday we should kill all the outsiders. Yeah, maybe claiming Serenova to everyone was not the best idea in the world.
Yeah. Of course not.
It's fine.
We'll see how it works out. Maybe that is so much suspicion they'll leave you alone.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Thanks.
Good luck. Here
And it
comes
was an evil Colin.
Here comes what?
Here comes me. Here comes the cough. I said here comes the cough and I muted.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes
the cough.
Silence.
I'm getting sick. I'm gonna be sick tomorrow. I can feel it.
I can hear it in your voice, Steve.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
The demon's planning ahead.
Hey there, Eric.
Hey.
You get a 1.
All right, thanks. We'll see if someone died. All right, bye.
Yeah, enjoy. Very solid. Very interesting. Yeah, here comes the cheese.
Regardless of your alignment, you start to seem evil, Rob.
Except that he died and then somebody else died after him.
Yeah, just
I really am getting sick.
useful.
In the Twitch anniversary script, my superpower was that everyone thought I was evil, and then if they did, then I would win the game. So,
Good morning, players. Mark has died in the night.
Mark.
3 minutes.
All right. I am going to ask this question.
For realsies this time?
For realsies.
Okay.
I'm probably sweetheart drunk, but whatever. Are both of the following statements true? The demon is a Fangu, and the original Fangu has died.
Are both? Yeah, you're asking both statements true?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy.
So the account that just confused you was wonderful.
The kill right now.
Yeah, anyway, what are you?
I'm the artist. I just used my question.
All right, thank you.
Yay! I could be sweetheart drunk, but there's so many outsiders that I don't know. My question was, are both of the following statements true? There is a Fangu in this game. The original Fangu is dead. The original demon is dead. And I gotta know.
Okay, so Nina is not the Nina is not the Fangu yet.
No, not Nina or somebody else that I have good reason to believe is the mutant.
Ah, Becca.
No.
No, okay. No, because she claims Sayonabus to me. That's why I'm saying yes, Steve. Becca never claim outsider of any sort. Just saying, Steve. I hope you heard that, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Goodbye, Steve. Goodbye, Tiffy.
I have nothing for Satan. Based on your empath zeros, I'm fine with Becca staying alive. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The fact that there's a 1 now, are you now poisoned? And the other.
Well, that's the thing. Is either I just got poisoned, or maybe I'm seeing next to the demon and or next to a minion and been poisoned until just recently.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what I know.
I feel like that.
I don't know what you should ask about. Should you ask about demons? You think?
Like eliminate basically half the circle. I know that's a common.
Yeah, exactly. Or even just do a pair. Is this or this person the demon? I'm looking at Eric and Becca the most right now, but that's just me.
Gotcha. I will think on it.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Every time I go to talk to them, they're in a conversation.
So Satan has hard claim to me, a role that they'll probably come out with at some point. I don't know what Ash is. They didn't tell me. And I'm the sweetheart, and I can't be self-cursing witch. Someone else not witch after.
Okay. Told you I had,
Oh,
yes.
so
I
that's
shot
not-
Tiffy. I am not who I was.
All right, players,
Yeah,
welcome
I
back.
didn't play a shot.
Nominations whenever you're ready. Conversations whenever you want.
What you want, Rob?
Ash, you never told me what you were when I told you what I was.
I think you left almost immediately after. If I remember correctly, you left basically immediately after.
Jerome had his
It's not
hand
my
up.
fault.
I know what Ash is. I wouldn't worry
Jerome?
about it.
So I just
Jerome
want
had
to
his hand up.
Jerome?
I just want to put out to town for that we have for sure 3 able players, at least 3 able. We have 3 able players alive right now, at least for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
No
I
peep.
heard 3 evil pairs, and I was really trying to figure out how that works.
I'd love to shoot into maybe Eric or Becca, just based on what I've heard, but like that's just a hunch.
I think Eric's evil.
I think Becca is good. Becca is the goodest of goods.
We keep saying this. Why?
I
That's
trust
why.
Becca.
I think
don't
Eric's
like
evil.
that.
I
Also,
trust Becca
no
too.
reason to say one Satan. There is no mechanical information confirming me. It is just the way our conversation went.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Okay.
Becca, there is some mechanical information confirming you.
Oh, okay.
There's, and
Yeah.
so
I'm
I
just
would
gonna
like
have my
to
role at this
do
point because
Ash
fine
or
then.
Satan, because literally every day I go to try and talk to Ash or Satan. Ash and Satan are talking to each other, so that's a little.
There's been an
suspect.
interesting back and forth with some twos.
Yeah,
very
No, I
explainable.
ship it.
But
I ship
can't-
them
I can't
hard.
yet.
It's so cute.
I'm fine with
happening?
shipping it, but I think we should murder one of them. So
No, Lil, where the
It
ship?
also died.
yeah,
Oh my god!
You can't murder true love.
Jeff,
Can we
no,
murder?
Satan.
Can we murder Jeffy instead?
Jeffy nominates Satan. Tell us more.
Again, every single time I go to talk to Ash or Satan in the last 3 days, they are talking to each other. I feel like that could be a match made in heaven or just a wonderful evil team, and I'm fine with both of those. So I think we should just kill one or both of them. I'm not necessarily opposed to dying, but I would much rather kill Ash or Satan, and yeah.
Satan?
Okay, I'll explain without revealing a role why this has all occurred. I went to Ash on day 1 because almost everybody else went into private chats and we were just hanging out in the circle. We did two for twos with each other. Ash claimed a 2 for 2, and then I heard a hard claim of one of them somewhere else. The following day, I went to Ash. I said, just wanted to let you know I had heard this. Ash said, that's cool. We immediately left the chat because the day was ending. And then today, I asked her, I went, wait, did she say that it was cool because she is the other thing or because there's some sort of role swap going on? So I asked her and she said, oh, no, you figured it out through process of elimination. And so I said, okay, that sounds good.
This is correct.
Yep, all of that is true. I know what Ash is.
I don't know.
would
I don't
not-
know for sure what Satan is.
Yeah, Ash does not actually know who I am.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. I have kept it that way on purpose.
So I
there
don't
are
think
two
it's
people in
either
the
a match
circle-
made in heaven or
There are
evil
2
team.
people in the circle who know exactly who I am. They are Jerome and Rob. They would probably say that I should not. if they believe me.
Yeah, I
Where's
mean,
the number?
I think I don't think Satan has to die.
Can we do one more?
Tiffy,
Eric?
the other person you wanted to nominate.
I
is
would
on the list.
rather
I just
not.
thought of something.
Nina,
Tiffy, I forgot to tell you.
please? Maybe? A little bit?
Three's not enough. Satan is safe for the day.
All right,
Well,
Tiffy
uh,
nominates Nina.
I
Jeffy
put my
nominates
evil
Nina.
team- I put my evil team
Nina
in
was
public.
very hesitant to put any kind of votes on Satan, even though there's not necessarily any information. That was very weird, Nina. Why didn't you vote for Satan? Nina is a demon candidate. I have way too many outsiders on my grim right now.
Nina?
That's fine. I didn't think that my conversation with Satan made me think that Satan was evil, which is why I didn't put a vote up. I don't care if you kill me. I said I was going to nominate myself, so that's fine. I won't tie it, but I mean, I won't kill myself, but I don't mind voting.
4 is the number.
Pertinent. Mark was Nina's first conversation today, so he may have jumped to Nina, who was an outsider.
I'm
Totally possible.
feeling
I'm okay
Nina.
testing that.
That's fine.
And as much as I believe Tiffy, I'm
Gosh,
feeling
why
Nina and
didn't you
finally
vote
feeling
for me?
Tiffy.
4's enough.
He's
Nina's on the
really
block.
running the game, I will say. I haven't been saying shit, and then suddenly I'm number one extra target.
It's weird.
I
that
trusted you, Satan.
votes on you. If you
Yeah,
are
exactly.
good, like usually evil piles up on people, and we couldn't get the votes on you.
Y'all, there were 3 exactly hands up. Jeffy, Becca, Tiffy. Exactly
Right.
3. That's the amount of evil.
Which is what's funny that apparently the evil team is me.
I think
Tiffy, and
not. I think not. I'm like half to.
Final call
But
for
I
any other
think
nominations?
that I think evil tried to push on me, and just there was no traction.
How many people nominated today? I'm just curious. Just the 2?
2. Tiffy and
No,
3. We got 3.
who is it?
Oh, you know what? They tried to kill me. I don't think I'm wish cursed. That's actually.
I'm just saying that there's been several that have nominated no witch death. So we might have gotten that in Mataro.
Yep. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Taro, you're such a nice witch.
Wait, I'm a
Mataro died
self-cursing
by
witch?
kill, though, did he not?
Yeah,
That's
no,
why I'm
Mataro-
wondering.
no, Mataro
I
did
would
what's
never self-witch my curse. I'd never do that to myself in a million years.
I mean, oh yeah, Mataro and Jerome died that day, but Jerome was willing to die, so I don't know.
I'm gonna nominate Tiffy back.
Satan nominates Tiffy. Tell us more.
It's totally okay if we don't go for this. That's totally fine. For starters. For second, I am correct. Yay, I'm not wish cursed. Epic. Cool. And I think that Tiffy really is trying to
Very
win the
brave
game.
nomination.
I don't really know why. It's possible that it's a good thing, but I don't have very much information on her. She trusts Becca, but she only trusts Becca because of a social thing. Becca seems to have some more confirmed information. Eric isn't reading socially evil, and Rob thinks that Tiffy's evil, and I trust Rob. So I'm gonna just go for this. If people want to, go for it.
Tiffy?
Rob always thinks I'm evil.
Rob's always right.
No, Rob is
No.
not.
No, you're
that
not.
I will not agree with, even
Rob
as the
is always
accuser.
right.
I don't have a lot of physical information in this game. So I'm doing most of my things on socials, and the fact that we couldn't get one more vote on you was weird.
I don't think it was.
So that's I play a social game.
Yeah, and pertinent. Tiffy was in a fortune teller. Yes,
I thought you said that was bunk.
maybe.
I didn't say that was bunk, Rob.
Maybe.
No, I'll
remember
confirm.
that.
At least from what I know.
Rob
that's-
thinks I'm evil.
Or we'll tie 5 to put Tiffy on the block.
Pertinent is I am totally fine with Tiffy dying. I would rather have the claim that we have up currently on the block.
I mean, yeah.
I prefer to kill an evil because I think we haven't killed an evil yet.
Very interesting to see who voted. Not
2's not
3.
enough.
There's 3 evil people alive.
Final call?
So Eric is being very quiet. Eric is definitely evil.
I will nominate Eric
Nina nominates Eric. Tell us why.
because Rob said he's definitely evil, and he's never on my team. So
There you go.
Well,
Eric?
my defense is you must be evil, Nina.
I'm not.
No, I've told 2 people my actual role, and I have inconsistent information. I don't know. I mean, if you guys kill me now, that's probably fine. I mean, it's not going to end the game, but at the same time, I'd rather live.
He told me he was an ass, but
I really
whatever.
don't think
Yeah,
Nina's
That's
but-
what he said.
evil right now, and we need to kill
He's
Nina.
an
Jeffy
ass,
and Mark know my
yeah.
real role. Jeffy and
Or-
Mark know my real role.
Yeah, he's
Or
an
we'll
ass, but I believe
tie.
him.
I do
I
kind of
did
think
not
that
think
that Eric is evil.
He was
Why are we-
willing to die. Eric was willing to die, FYI. So that's
If
why I
you
thought he was an
don't-
outsider.
5's the number.
I think Eric's good.
Eric's just an ass.
Tiffy, no. Oh, maybe Tiffy's evil.
No, I don't mind voting on Eric.
Yeah, I think we're pretty screwed.
2's not enough.
We needed to kill evil today. I don't think we're killing evil today.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Nina has been executed and dies. Good night.
Game over.
Nope.
Such an interesting social
My
game.
outsider claim's dead. I still have one left.
Golden bucket.
Right, so that means
A
we have a
well
barber swap happening.
I think we
rafted
just killed a minion.
defense.
However,
Yep,
yeah,
we have a barber swap
Back
for
to the
sure
cheese
happening
puns.
right now.
We think?
We have a minion.
I think it's a
or minion,
barber
yeah.
swap. Yeah.
Oh no, we have a barber swap.
Or Scarlet Woman.
No, that's,
we have a Scarlet
that's
Woman.
fine. It's just that there are 3 evils alive. That's
All right, Ash. What's it gonna be?
I just find it really funny, like Satan's hunches being really incorrect, like thinking that we weren't killing an evil there, and it's like, no, we do have 2 dead evils. You're just not killing them. In fact, it's like you can really tell how this game's going. And I also love that Nina claimed Barber, because now people stop looking at the outsiders as demon candidates necessarily. They'll start looking elsewhere too, which is really useful. So I
That'd be very
hope they
interesting.
remember that. I'm not about to push it myself, but I hope they remember that.
All right, very interesting. What have you been bluffing? Because I haven't heard you're bluffing a couple of days.
Artist still.
Artist.
Because I'm
Perfect.
kind of
Okay.
cornered. I saw Tiffy go to you at some point. I'm worried that Tiffy might be artist, but I'm willing to fight on that. I haven't obviously used. I claimed I haven't used my question yet. So
Fair, got it.
nice. I don't die first.
So who's getting the poison?
It'll stay on Jeffy because I will forever be consistent. I think.
All right.
Yeah, my other
Jeff.
candidate was Jerome, and Jerome is dead, and also was the recluse. So that's cool. I didn't poison him.
All right.
Good job, Pesme. Thanks.
Jeff, it is. Thanks. Hey, Becca. So who's getting it tonight?
That's a good question. I have decided that I'm just claiming Sarah Novus for the rest of the game, though. So we'll see how that goes.
Fun.
I'm leaving Tiffy alive, and she's either gonna be the Frame or hopefully fight for me in Final 3 because she really believes I'm good.
Mhm.
So hopefully that will work to my advantage. I guess it's between Jeffy and Eric. I have no idea what Eric is, but Jeffy claimed 3 powerful roles to me, which makes me slightly scared she's Sage. Let's go for Eric.
Eric, it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
You haven't.
I have
What's
a
up, Nina?
question.
Sure.
If I claim to be barber swapped into a poisoner, would that mean that the demon could potentially still jump into their minion because they are now an outsider?
Yes, that would
Cool.
absolutely. So let me just think through that before, but I think it makes sense, right? So there would be a barber swap. You become the poisoner becomes the barber. Then the Fangu can jump to the new outsider. Yes, absolutely, 100% possible.
Cool.
Assuming
Thank
the
you.
Fangu hasn't already jumped that game. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Perfect.
Bye.
What a solid play! Woohoo! Let's see how that works. That's pretty amazing. So Eric dies. That's a pretty solid kill there. Jeffy would have been very interesting because then we could frame the rest of the people, but yeah, cool. Let's wake him up.
2 days. Not sure.
I played a game last night where I was the good.
All right. Good morning, players. Unfortunately, Eric has died in the night. He was challenged to a pillow fight, but wasn't prepared for the repercussions. Repercussions? Repercussions? Yeah. That one
I have
comes from the
info.
menu.
What's the info?
That's a good one.
I am now the poisoner. I think that there was a Fangu jump into their minion last night.
Nice.
Nope.
Since we're on the sheet anyway, unless we get information, it doesn't change anything really.
It would be.
I'm sitting next to at least one minion. Ash is now double claiming you.
Ash is double claiming me?
She whispered that she's the artist.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
at worst, she's a minion. So we have to start demon hunting. And actually, you know what?
She
You technically could be the demon, and but you all are next to each other. You could have mixed up the bluffs.
I haven't whispered Ash at all this game.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
I'm just
not
telling you
that I have to tell you the truth with this, but I haven't.
There could be a Serenovus, though. Ash
I
could be
told you what I
Serenovus.
asked my question, right?
Yeah, you did. Actually, Ash could be Serenovus, Matt. I forgot there's a Serenovus. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Never mind.
Do you have two people whose roles you trust?
I don't think I have anyone who's alive's role.
Or someone
How
who's
have I
information?
managed this? I have Satan in it too, but I don't think I have anyone else who's alive's heart claim.
Ask if my information is. Ask if my two neighbors are good.
Yes, that works.
That would possibly verify my sweetheart drunkenness rather than the other way.
Is it?
I did. I used it yesterday. I was playing. I don't like to wait for it for too long. I don't know if my question was right, but I also could be. There's a number of different choices.
What was your question? I'm curious.
My question is: are both of the following statements true? The demon is a Fengu, and the original demon is dead. And I gotta know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I will say I also didn't phrase it around a recluse, but
Why are you telling me you're the Serenovus?
Because I'm the Serenovus, Rob.
You're the mutant.
I am the Serenovus, Rob. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the mutant, so then Nina wasn't really the... So Nina was an evil player? Okay, I got it.
Maybe this will work out better than I expected. I'll be
Well,
surprised.
so we're gonna find out, Becca. It's interesting.
But it could also be that.
Cool. The shadier you look, the better Becca looks. So
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Bye.
are Ash and I in a double claim?
I will not say.
I was worried about that. I don't know for sure though.
As far as I understand it, yes, but
Okay, if that's public, then yes, you are.
So there's a really good chance that Nina is on the evil team originally.
Yes.
And
There's
still
a strong
is.
chance.
Either way,
Still is.
I don't know
Okay.
what matters about it though.
Nothing matters about it. They're dead. So that it's
Ash, what have you
Except
done
that-
today?
I haven't done. I was going
except
to
that I'm not.
Do
And
it today.
Jerome, your hand is up. Would you like to say something?
I want to remind people that we most likely have 3 evil players alive right now. And I think we should all come forward with information. We're keeping in mind that if people are alive, the information is likely to be tainted. Thank you.
We have 5. Yeah, we should.
Do we have?
That's
do we
fine.
have?
I agree.
Let me
I'll
tell you.
start.
Do we have? Okay, go ahead.
I can start. I was a sweetheart. I got witch curse and died on day 1.
That makes sense.
I am the artist. I asked yesterday my question. Are both of the following statements true? The demon is a Fengu and the original demon is dead. And I gotta know.
I'm also claiming artist. I was looking to crowdsource a question today. I've gotten some suggestions. I'm not sure if I'm happy with them. But
You can ask
good
my
to know that
question.
I'm going to
It's a
double
good
claim.
one.
Huh?
You can ask my question. It's a good one.
Hey, you're both artists?
Correct!
there's a
Which is
philosopher
not
on the
really
screen.
possible on this screen.
No, it's not philosopher.
Okay.
Nope.
It's more like
I'll go.
Sarah.
I don't like that.
Interesting.
No,
I'm the
you
Slayer.
really should.
Didn't get a chance to shoot. Died of witch curse on day 2.
Yes.
I am the barber. I am now the poisoner because we had a swap last night.
I'm still not going to claim. I am sorry. I'm one of the last 3 roles. Have fun guessing which, if you're not Jerome or Rob. However, I will add specifically that Ash, the 2 that Ash gave me was seamstress and artist. As soon as I got that hard mark, that is what I went to tell Ash. So Ash has been claiming artist since very early. I trust her much more than Tiffy.
Oh, very true. Sorry.
Interest. I was going to use it, but now I died.
Dreamer, I dreamed Jerome and then died.
Town Crier, I got a no, and yes.
I'm the empath. I got 0s the first 2 nights, a 1 the 3rd night. It's possible that I'm sweetheart poison and they delayed giving me evil information. False information for 1 night.
I'm the Cernobus.
Sweetheart drunk.
Okay. I think one of the days where Jeffy got a 0 was one of the days where I nominated myself. So Jeffy's information is probably most likely. There's just that could be counted as a good at that time, but I think it's probably incorrect.
Jeffy, I send out when you claim. What are you?
Nominations, by the way, have been open, and I will call for a second call.
I did not get a yes.
Eric, who died the night you got a 1?
Not one of my neighbors.
So
right,
night
but who'd we?
Night 3 death was Mark.
Was Mark?
Yeah, I think Mark Fingu jumped to someone. I think Fingu jumped to Jeffy or Becca.
I think we should we should kill Jeffy. Our information is probably incorrect, so I think even if not a demon, we're getting an evil there.
Let's have fun with this. Jeffy nominates Jeffy.
Jeffy nominates Jeffy. Tell us why.
I'm fine to die. Fucking kill me. I'm good with that.
3 is the number.
Can we get 4 life players to vote on this?
4 or 3?
4. Please, Ash. Thank you.
I'm willing. I just don't understand the logic of 4.
Don't love it, but I trust Jerome. So
4's enough. Jeffy's on the block.
Fuck.
I like
Ash, you
I
should-
trust Jerome. I
you should
don't
use your
trust
question
Mataro.
today.
we like
that's a
Whitney's
problem.
question enough for me to ask it.
So I would like to kill
no.
Tiffy or Ash. I'd like to kill either Tiffy or Ash. And Satan, if you trust Ash, I question that, so I'm fine to kill Tiffy, honestly.
I think
wanting
Ash
to
should
live
be
with-
asking a question as to who is the demon now. Because if we're just asking about demon type, that is not helpful. We need information to narrow down. We have barely any.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of the question.
So it's probably
Final call.
It's got to be a Fangu.
Nomination.
That's
Jeffy
it.
nominates Tiffy.
Oh yeah.
Jeffy nominates
That
Tiffy.
makes sense why you're-
Wait, no, that doesn't work.
Jeffy already nominated. We need to be very
Oh,
careful
that's
about nominations if a witch is alive.
Right.
Ash should ask her question now.
I am
Ooh,
trying to-
Ash. All right. What's your super important artist question?
I am trying to decide who I should pair together. I think I will ask if. Oh God, I hate this. I was planning on doing this, but I hate having to do it nonetheless. I will ask if Jeffy or Tiffy is the demon currently.
All right. And I'm guessing you want a yes?
I do want a yes.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, it's your call. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I just. Thanks.
Enjoy.
1.
There was a barber swap.
Tiffy, hands up.
I just want to say, if we want to actually make sure that at least one evil is dead between the original starting outsiders, Jerome, Becca, Rob, Nina, one of them has to be evil. But I think that Nina is the case, so I'm fine with this. I really think Jeffy is good. I voted because Jerome asked people to.
So
Ash, what'd
the
you
way
get?
this
I asked if Jeffy or Tiffy was demon. Got yes. We'll see how this pans out after this.
the way the outsider counts work
That's
is
totally fine. The 2 is fine.
if Becca claiming Cernobus is really the mutant, and I'm the sweetheart, and Nina really was the barber that got barber swapped, then that means that Jerome is the witch that died from execution during the day. We haven't had a witch death since then, so that would
No.
put Jerome as the witch.
Jerome was executed day 2, not the witch.
You had a witch death.
Same day.
Yeah.
Tara was
saying-
witch cursed and Jerome was killed that day.
That's the point. There hasn't
Well,
been
did you see Jerome as the witch?
Gonna bring this day to a close. Unless I hear another nomination.
I saw Jerome as Recluse Witch,
In
I'd rather
3,
execute someone who isn't willing to die.
but he called Recluse.
2,
No, it's fine.
1.
You're killing a good player.
Jeffy is executed and dies.
Oh,
Woo!
Good night.
Yeah, so
Very interesting
if you
endgame
got the
here.
bluff, so it could have easily been a bluff. So I think
No, his first conversation,
Jerome?
he couldn't have gotten the bluffs.
But it's a conversation. Wait, Colson asked if he could outclaim. I said yes. I told him I was worrying about the recluse, and then he came out as Dreamer as recluse witch.
Right.
I was never prompted. If
Yes.
anything, I suspected him to be evil and just jumping on that, but then he died and never died.
Right. My conversation confirmed Jerome. It didn't confirm me, but I died.
We did
that
it.
One. Yeah, I'm 100% sure Jerome is the recluse. We shouldn't go
Poisoned
for
mare.
But unless you don't
Yeah.
trust me as well.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Well, if that's true, then that means either Nina or Becca is evil and lying.
Yes. Becca's evil. What? I mean, could be mutant.
That is what I said yesterday, Rob.
I was witch killed, so it's unlikely that I can't have been the self-cursing witch.
There can't be
because-
four outside. There can't be four outsiders. The only candidate for a jump would be Becca, who has been acting like a mutant since.
Except that there's a barber swap.
Also,
can't be
there's a
four
double
outsiders.
claim. We'll see how that pans out.
I understand that there's not 4 outsiders, but either way.
Yeah, there's
That's
a double
interesting.
barber who could be jumped to.
Killing
somehow,
Satan.
supposedly.
The double claim can be explained by a real Cerenovus. So you have a witch and a Cerenovus game, right? And the
Yep.
double
No
claim
mare
can be
win.
explained by the real Cerenovus.
No
being
fake
Cere-
mare win. No
Cerelog
mare
at the
loss
time.
either.
Like, so that means that you have a witch, a Cerenovus, a Fangu. You have 3 outsiders. I'm one of the outsiders.
The outsider
Jerome is
counts wild
confirmed by
here.
a Dreamer is the other outsider. That means either Nina or Becca is lying. And there you go.
Wake him
Well,
up.
what about the
Yes.
double claim? What about the double claim?
Yeah.
Good morning, players. Good morning to Becca. Good morning to Ash. And good morning to Tiffy.
Really?
Satan herself has died in the night.
Really? I was the mayor.
So Sarah locked. That's how you get the double claim
Oh,
taken.
we got rid of 2
That's
demon
why I
names?
hadn't been telling
Ah, fuck that. Fuck that.
people. Annoying. Don't love
I
it.
think Satan
Okay.
was the. I don't know how you could be the mayor and the poisoner's dead.
Yep. No, I
no,
think
the
I think Evil Steve just didn't decide to bounce.
Must have
Okay,
been
so the only world that exists now
Really?
is that
Really? I did a lot of work on that.
the artist has to be the Cerenovus, and the other one has to be the Sarah locked character. And
No,
then
there's no Cerenovus
No, it doesn't have to be.
why?
because wait.
It
so
could be a
we're-
bluff.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah,
a bluff.
Nina could
I
be
mean, they
lying.
could have just not known the bluffs and
Or
then
Nova's bluff.
got
Could be a
caught in a
bluff.
double
Right.
claim.
Yeah.
Ash, you're not backing down, right?
No.
And Ash, what was your question?
Is
It
Jeffy
doesn't-
or Tiffy the demon? Yes.
Yes.
So that means
It's just. I think it's just Becca.
No, hi, Jeffy
Do
was
we
the
have a-
stage. Jeffy was the stage. Yeah, that was fine.
I'm sorry.
so there is a world where one of them is lying about being the artist, and there's a world where one of them is Sarah locked as the artist, right? So
I think
Are we-
that
Could
one
be
of them
both.
was the poisoner and it swapped with me and they are now the demon.
One of who?
One of Tiffy or Ash.
I
Yeah.
that-
I mean, it could be
Nominations-
Becca too. Either way.
Nominations are open.
Tiffy, I think you're the
Would
one.
that be
who's
the
lying.
starting Fangu?
I think it's Ash
I have no idea.
because
It's
I know.
Becca.
Tiffy
Eric was
felt-
getting zeros. Becca was
Tiffy
jumping.
felt like Becca was meeting the whole way. Tiffy felt like Becca was meeting the whole way. Nina lying about being the barber makes sense, and that would leave Ash as the demon.
If
Yeah.
it's Becca,
could be.
then
think it's
it
Tiffy.
was specifically Mark who jumped to Becca.
Right.
He's the theme shows. Do we know there was
Yeah,
a jump?
I do read Tiffy as being Sarah Mad right
And
now.
my information
doesn't
would be
make sense.
sweetheart drunk.
I think that if we had the Tango jump, we'd have too many evil
Yeah.
players right now to.
The other reason that Steve could have not done that to me is if I'm the Fangu jump, or the sweetheart drunk, which I would potentially believe. So that's another world to consider.
You honestly, I think you could have been poisoned, and there's no Cerenovus.
Yeah, if there's a poisoner alive, that
That
seems
can call for
unlikely.
nominations.
Yeah, I think the barber swap is fake, and it's just Becca and Eric got a 1 for a reason because Becca was jumped to.
Well,
That's very, very possible.
Then why is there this artist double claim where both of them seem
I
relatively
think Ash
okay
didn't
with
have the
either one?
bluffs and just didn't want to back out of it now.
Tiffy nominates Becca.
Tiffy nominates Becca. Tell us why, Tiffy.
Satan's trying to build worlds in which it's not Becca. I think Satan probably jumped to Becca last night. That's the only
No,
world
no, no,
that I
no,
can
no,
come
no,
up with
no,
right now.
no,
I
no, no,
understand
no,
that
no,
that's not
no,
what you-
no, 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 no.
Hey.
Sorry.
Becca, your defense?
I'm just the Serenovus. At worst, I'm a minion. I'm not the demon. If we really want to go for this, we can, but we're gonna lose. So I would prefer to kill into this double claim instead.
Any pertinent?
Pertinent is Satan has been claiming there since the beginning of the game, so Satan is not likely to have jumped to Becca. So Tiffy's statement is untrue.
Why are those things not?
Two
Satan's mayor
is
can't jump.
2's the number to put Becca on the block.
I don't agree with that particular logic, but I have been claiming it
Tiffy
since the beginning of the
untrue,
game.
but
That's
Becca's
true.
still the demon.
Yeah,
Jerome,
I'm
please
okay
vote for
with
this.
I'm okay with putting on this. Nope, Nina downvoted. Vote.
Ah, fuck.
6
Nope.
is a lot. Becca is now on the block. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
Can
don't know if
technically
we're
be
right,
beat.
but
or
Nina
tied.
just put down.
It's over. It's
immediately.
over. Jeffy did vote on this. It's over.
I'm good.
I don't like the
What are
fact
you
that
talking about, Jerome?
I'm gonna nominate someone. Would Town rather me nominate Tiffy or Ash?
I have no idea.
No clue.
Well, Tiffy
I
voted
don't want
for
anybody
you.
to vote on this but Ash.
I don't think this can be. Is it presumably the only way it can be beat is the person actually votes on themselves, even?
Yeah.
Right? Threats.
Yeah.
We have 7 left.
Yeah, it could
I am
be
not
1,
voting on
2,
myself.
3,
4, 5,
Final call.
6.
Becca nominates Ash.
Tell us more.
I know I am not the demon. The double claim is weird to me. Tiffy has been reading really socially good to me since day one. And so I believe Tiffy more than Ash right now. And I know I'm not the demon. So
Ash?
Nina, are you going to vote at some point?
I cannot tell if we've already won or if we've already
She's
lost.
evil.
I believe we have already won.
Yeah, Nina's evil.
If you're good. If
So
you're
we
not
need
good,
to all
then you've lost.
Something is happening. The
No,
games
Rob,
are
she didn't. She's
decided.
evil, so she didn't vote on our demon. I think.
Anything you want to add, Ash?
No, that's probably it.
Yeah. All right. 7's the number, even though it's almost impossible to reach.
We can't.
Good, this one from these.
7. Yeah.
Also, I don't know whose
Nina-
glasses these are, and I'm starting to get a headache.
Nina's
Oh,
smiling because Nina
good.
knows the game is already over.
Oh well. If-
4
if
is
we
not
lost, we lost.
enough. Ash is safe for the day. Tiffy, would you like to nominate yourself?
I nominated Becca.
I don't feel like nominating.
Oh, that's true.
It's me,
Ash.
the person that never nominates that could, but no.
Ash, no nomination. All right.
I feel really bad about it.
Becca
Ash.
is executed and dies.
Is it? Oh, it's
And definitely congratulations to Tiffy's team. Very well played in the end. Yeah, Tiffy, don't look so shocked. Because indeed, good has won this game. Becca, your Sarah Novus is indeed your Fangu.
Nice.
Was your starting mutant. Jumped to by Mark, your Fangu on night 3, I think it was.
or night 3, yeah.
Night 3.
Yeah.
That was the night that Eric, your truly sober and healthy empath, got a 1 between Becca, the now Fangu, and Jeffy, the sage. Sometimes people, empaths are real.
That's
Sometimes.
Right. They're real. I tried to believe it wasn't real.
I'm sorry, Becca.
Nina,
okay.
your witch went 2 for 2 on those first 2 days, getting people killed. 1 was Rob, your sweetheart, who immediately sweetheart drank Tiffy, the artist. And that is why your information was false, even though it was actually true, Tiffy. Colson, the dreamer, who got true information that I didn't think you'd believe when I registered Jerome as the recluse and the witch. I thought for sure that would like nobody ever dreams the recluse is actually the recluse, so I thought you would doubt it, but I don't think you did.
it occurred to me, but he claimed recluse right away.
Yeah, perfect. It works out. And then that just leaves Motari, your Slayer, who got last minute nomination and got killed. And then that leaves your remaining minion, Ash the Poisoner, who poison sniped the mayor last night.
I didn't know.
Letting the kill go through. Jeffy spent the entire game poison locked.
Yeah, I
The
wanted
entire
to
game.
stop you from getting a mayor win. I just didn't think that you would have been targeted. So I didn't mean to kill you there. I just didn't want you to mayor
That's okay.
win.
I was trying to play Ash. I was trying to play into your question if we could get anyone to listen. So I wanted to leave Tiffy alive, not Satan.
No, either way, it wasn't helpful. So I just knew either we should ignore it or we should,
I was trying to do the whole poison thing to maybe possibly get one of the people who were double claiming possibly killed.
Makes sense.
But Becca's just the Serenovus. Don't worry about it. Already claimed Serenovus the whole game.
The only person I did not claim Serenovus to was Tiffy, because she said that I was one of the roles. We were talking and she was like, yeah, I'm one of the roles you were yesterday. And I was 2 outsiders yesterday. And so my reply to her was that I can't claim either of the roles that I was yesterday.
Fun. But yeah, that's a nice little fun peek into Community Wheel. Sects and Violite, the script's out there. You want to play it yourself, grab it off our Discord server. It's in our script repository along with Shadow Puppets, which we ran for game. Oh, so here's the thing. We ran a prediction at the start of the game. It was who will end this game as the Fangu. We had Mark, Becca, Rob, and Jerome all on the docket. Most people, I think, picked that it would go to Jerome. I don't remember exactly what shook out, but Becca was the lowest voted person, and it went to Becca.
Whoa.
And then we followed that one up with who will win. And it didn't look good because the empath got a 1 on the demon the night of the jump. And so 82% of people thought good was going to win. And that is indeed what happened. Good did win. So congratulations. For those of you who picked the easy one, you don't get any shout outs for that. You guys are not risk takers at all. So
good job.
Probably don't win much.
Good job, Tiffy.
Yeah, Tiffy was socially not trusted. I think a lot of people were piling on Tiffy. Poor sweetheart drunk Tiffy. And yes, Rob, the minute you died, I did put it on Tiffy right then and there because I did have to pick. I actually debated for a second. I was going to put it on Coulson, but I wanted that Dreamer information to continue going on. The Dreamer is the role I was most scared of in this game, but I wanted to keep it going along. And Mark said, nah, I'm just going to kill Coulson. I think he's an outsider.
Very funny.
Wait, when Tiffy is thinking that Becca is good, like I am, I was so they were in team.
Colson, I didn't tell Mark you were the.
Yeah, why do you think I was an outsider?
I didn't tell him you were an outsider.
No, actually, I think what it was.
I didn't talk to you, Colson, so I just picked you randomly, hoping you were an outsider. I didn't. You never talked to me day one.
Yeah.
He wanted you to be the demon again, Coulson. That was the real plan. That's what he said.
Tiffy, when you accused me of having jumped to Becca, that's when I knew you were good. I was like, oh, this is not good action.
All right, that's gonna do it for tonight. I hope you guys had fun playing. 2 fun games in the book. We got a game tomorrow morning in pretty much exactly 12 hours from now. Our EU friendly time stream. Come and check it out. Dave is running a stream on Wednesday, I believe. Yes. A little bit earlier than we normally do. So I think it's like 3 or 4 o'clock Pacific.
I think he said 6.
Yeah.
3 o'clock your time, 4 o'clock my time.
Yeah, 3 o'clock because it's 6 Eastern.
6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. So tune in and check that out. Next Monday should be episode 2 of our Legacy Clocktower series. So if you missed the first one, I don't go back and watch the stream. I don't think that we're gonna have the VOD up.
I haven't even gotten it from you to edit
exactly.
yet. So.
I haven't recorded an intro. We haven't done anything, so it's probably not coming in time. A month passes a lot faster than you might realize. But I do plan to do a stream either Friday or Saturday on YouTube, and we're going to talk with YouTube and figure out what's going to happen in the next scenario. So that'll be a fun little community back and forth. Hey, this is Evil Steve. Thank you so much for watching Blood in the Clocktower here at the Grim. If you'd like to help us grow, please make sure you like and hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment. It really does help. We'll have more Clocktower content coming your way soon. For now, why don't you hop on over to join.thegrim.gg and hop onto our Discord server where we run games pretty much every day of the week. And if you've never played, don't be scared. We absolutely love teaching new players. Now, in the meantime, why not check out some of these videos? Stay healthy, friends.